Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to check fresh release from Eduard. It is modded in 1/48 scale, it's a limited edition kit as it's written here, and it's called as Il Magnifico, so it's Hanriot HD1 in Italian service. We have a commercial sample here, so it means you will get exactly the same stuff as what you'll see in this video review. So first of all, box art is quite nice here, I mean, we have some hints here. Box size is also standard, here you can see comparison with my hand. And on the side we have 6 marking options which are included into this kit, and they're also shown here from the top view. Okay, and on the sides there is nothing interesting, just some information about the kit, and that's pretty much all. So let's open it. This is a top opening box, and here is what we have inside, so just give me a second. Maybe I'll switch the microphone to the different level, maybe like this. It should be better catching my voice. Okay, so what do we have here? We have plastic sprues packed into the same plastic bag, and then we have assembly manual and decals and various bonuses on the bottom, but we will check it a bit later. First of all, I would like to start with plastic, so let's open it and take a closer look. Okay. In the meantime, let me remind you that you can support us financially. It is quite easy to do because we have special donate button on our website. And of course, you are the one who will decide how much we will get for new photo and video equipment. So I would like to start with this plastic sprue. It is dedicated to engine parts. Let's zoom in. Now you should be able to see it. So here we have engine, I mean, more or less nice molding quality. This is 1/48 scale kit, so that's why I would recommend to spend some time painting it and maybe weathering in order to get a more or less convincing appearance. But it is fine inclusion for this scale, especially considering that we get it out of the box. There are no complaints about it. Next we go on with first big plastic sprue. So this one is dedicated to fuselage halves and top wing. So let's place it like this. Now we zoom out a bit. Now you should be able to see it. So both fuselage halves are molded without tail section, without cowling. And that's cool that front section of the cowling is molded as a one-piece element, so it means you won't have any ugly seams here. The same can be said about one-piece wing. We have here a propeller, which is also single piece, but let's zoom in a bit more so that you can see these parts closer. So here they are. Here you can see wing. Here we have one piece cowling. And also some external elements. One piece pilot seat, by the way. And if you flip it over, we can check what we have inside the fuselage. So there are no guiding elements, surprisingly. Nevertheless, we have some guiding elements for the cockpit parts, but no guiding elements for the fuselage parts. And the same can be said about this thing. Maybe this corner pin will serve as a guiding element, but that's pretty much. And here, by the way, we have another one. Here is another one. So it has quite special design, I would say, these pins, because they do not have any, let's say, slots where they should be inserted into. They will be contacting directly with fuselage walls. It's quite original, I would say. I have never seen it before. I would say it's straight, but still it will be handy. I mean, as long as it works, it is fine. Next, just give me a second, because I need to take out another small plastic bag, because we have their clear part. Here we have last gray plastic sprue, so this one is dedicated to various external elements. These are floats as far as I can guess, but they won't be used in this edition of the kit. They will be used in landing gear wheels. Here you can see engine, it won't be used as well. And here we have bottom wing, which is molded as a one-piece element. If we flip it over, here inside you can notice also that we have one-piece landing gear wheels, one-piece dashboard, and one-piece wing. And note that because it is placed on the end of the sprue, so it gets slightly bent in the packaging. So, I mean, don't be surprised if it will be broken off after some rough shipping. Okay. Next, here we have small plastic bag with clear sprue. Actually, this is just one clear part, so I'm going to open it somehow and I will show it to you. Okay. So it's more or less ready to be installed. You just have to delete the molding pin here, but otherwise, as you can see, that's a really nice part. And I'm not sure if masks are included, but they should be, because usually Eduard usually includes the masks in their limited edition kits, so I hope this one is not an exclusion from this rule. Let's check it. So, yes, we have it on the bottom. So first of all, I would like to show you, okay, masks, here they are. So they're packed into this separate Ziploc bag. Just give me a second to open it. These are pre-cut masks, so they're ready to be used out of the box. And let's zoom in a bit. Now you should be able to see them. And also I can see that we have masks for wheels and for some camouflage elements. We will have to check the assembly manual in order to understand where they will be exactly used. Next we have another plastic bag with P thread, so this one is pre-painted. And I can see that we have also some gloss finish on the dials. You can notice it just like this, so it copies the dials glass, but overall it is a typical Eduard product. So we have here cockpit parts, we have external elements, some parts are really tiny. Here you can see comparison with my fingertip, so be sure to have the right tools, because otherwise it will be really tricky. But again, I will repeat myself that cockpit should be pretty much covered, because we have even parts for the seat, for the instrument panel, for some various control elements which are placed in the cockpit. Everything is covered by PE parts, and that's really cool, because in 1/48 scale it will add some interest to the model. Next we have separate plastic bag with decals. Let's zoom out a bit. Now you should be able to see it. So we are going to open it as well. Decals are printed in Eduard, and we have quite nice choice of marking options. As you remember, they were quite colorful, but now I need to remove this plastic, actually decals sheet out of the plastic bag, so that I will be able to show you what we have here. So, here it is. So here we have all necessary symbols, as I said before. We have also decals for the instrument panel here. We have various minor elements which will be placed on the fuselage. And printing quality looks fine. I mean, I don't have any complaints. It's a typical Eduard product, and they considerably improved quality last year, last autumn, so now it's one of the top on the market. So there is nothing to say about it. I mean, it just works, and there are no complaints about it. Next we go on with assembly manual, so here it is. And this is a small brochure, color printed, as you can notice. Now let's open it. It's surprising that we do not have any history notes here. We have only the cover, and then we go on with parts map. Assembly process starts obviously with cockpit. Then we continue with various internal elements, a lot of PE parts to apply. Then we join fuselage hubs together, install the engine. Here you work on the cowling. Next we continue with machine guns and also the wing struts. I can see that there are two different assembly options for it. Depends which marking you will choose, so be careful to use the right parts. And here you can see also third version, and here you can see that one of the modifications applies only to the marking C, so keep it in mind. Be sure to use the right parts, because otherwise it will look weird in the finished state. Next we continue working on the landing gear. Next we apply the tail surfaces and various elements. Of course, rigging will be the not the last part in this build, so be ready to do it. In 1/48 scale it will be a bit tricky. Here we have also masks, so as I said, masks will be also used for this camouflage, and also for the wheels, and also for the windscreen. Next we continue with first marking option, which is quite green, and it comes from Italy 1918. Here we have another one from the same year, from the same country. Again, the same year and the same country. So they're all from 1918, I guess. Yep. And here on the last page you can see Newport Knee 17 148 scale kit. We reviewed it before. You can find review on our YouTube channel. Also quite nice kit, so I recommend to check it. And as for this kit, it should be already available, but let's not forget that this is a limited edition, so if you would like to get one, you should hurry because it will be sold out quickly. And of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion here in the comment section below. Just write it there and I will be happy to discuss it. And of course, if you like this video and you would like to help us, press the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for watching and bye!